Video.
It is. It is 301.
It is 301.
And you think it's just you and I today, Eddie?
Who else could it be other than us?
It's just you and I.
Just us.
I heard a rumor.
Well, okay, what?
Cody.
Yeah. What'd he do?
He put a new. I've heard. I don't know if this can't confirm the truth of it.
Okay.
But supposedly he's wearing another hat yet again.
My God, man.
He is training Hilaria Baldwin to keep sounding Spanish when she talks.
Well, I mean, who better than Cody?
He's basically Hilaria Baldwin's pretend to be Latino coach.
Wow.
And so that's
I mean, if we've learned anything over the past several months from Cody, is that he has no bottom.
No, there is
no bottom for Cody.
It just keeps going.
Just when you think, okay, that's as low as Cody can go.
To lead into what we're going to talk about, it's just Ant-Man just shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking
into the quantum realm.
And let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Now we saw the Ant-Man Quantumania new trailer again like 14 times. You had to come over the other night.
I did. The reason I had to come over is because with all the rains we had here in LA a couple weeks ago, our sewer line backed up in our apartment building.
Fucking brutal.
And it didn't affect the apartments, but our laundry machine was in the garage, is in the parking structure.
Yeah.
And I guess it backed up, and the washing machine filled up with poo water.
Oh.
And it sat there for 10 days before anyone came out and drained it.
Jesus.
And all they did was drain it, and they just left all the residue of whatever was in that shit water in the washing machine.
Is it still there?
I haven't been down in a couple of days. I probably should go down and look. But to cut the story short, we were running out of underwear in this house.
Fuck, yeah.
We couldn't do our laundry. So I called Jerry up. I'm like, hey, can I come over and just wash some underwear? We have plenty of clothes here, but the underwear is running low. So I went over to your place the other night.
I only charge you $75 a load. It wasn't that bad.
It was a steal.
Yeah, I would think. I'd like to think so.
Supply was low and demand was high.
Right. It's how capitalism. That's how you do it.
That's capital. That's how America does it.
So can you even trust that same machine, even if it's sparkling clean tomorrow?
We requested, they demanded the management company force the wash machine company to bring in a new machine and not just try to clean that machine, because that machine was fucking gross. So hopefully it will be a new machine.
How did you discover this? Did you just go open it to do laundry one night? We're like, what the fuck?
You could smell it from outside of the laundry room.
God.
And you walk in there, you're like, oh my God, that's just black water filled up to the top of the washing machine.
That's fucking
foul.
That's awful. It's a horrific nightmare. A horrific nightmare.
So I can show the Ramblers that are watching this
Let's
on
do
Ramble video.
Yes, not radio now.
No, if you'd be lucky if you have video to see what this is. Look at.
Oh God!
Look at that glorious, just black water in your washing machine.
Okay, $1 million. You pinch your nose and you just stick your head in there.
Bob for apples in there
for 15 seconds. Oh.
Okay, you get $1 million if you can bob for an apple out of there. Can you do it?
I don't know if the million's worth it, to be honest. That would be
tax-free, million free and clear.
Oh, would you try? I might try. I don't know.
I think I would have to try it. I would throw up for sure. But you do run the risk. You do run the risk of doing it and then not being able to get that apple, and then you done it and got nothing.
You get zero.
Man,
are there multiple apples or just one?
Okay, different apples with different values on them.
You get
there's $1 million. There's $1 million apple, and there's also a $1 apple.
The 10-cent apple.
Is this what Indecent Proposal should have been?
It should have, absolutely. And
Woody Harrelson in a laundry room.
If it's a crapshoot, there's no fucking way I'm doing it. If you guarantee me that they're all $1 million, I might take a shot. But if it's a crapshoot, get the fuck out of here. There's no fucking way.
That's what Demi Moore should have been shit in a washing machine, and then Woody Harrelson had to dunk his head into it, and Robert Redford
Just jerking off in
beating
the
off
corner.
in the corner of the laundry room. That's what Indecent Proposal should have been.
Greatest movie ever.
It's 10 minutes long and you're out.
You're out. But you're never going to forget that movie. You are never going to forget that movie.
She's just copping a squat on top of the wash machine, dumping in there.
Oh.
Robert Redford's beating off in the corner. Woody Harrelson's bobbing for apples.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway, but then while I was doing my underwear at your place, we watched 77 Easter eggs in that we may have missed.
One of those videos, everything about, but it's gotten me excited for the film. Can I tell you a theory I saw that I sent you that was not mentioned here that I want to see happen?
Yeah.
Is the clip at the end of the first trailer when you see Kang go, so what'll it be? Ant-Man, right?
Yeah.
Someone had a great theory. And the theory, I forgot who it was. I saw it on Twitter, and I'm like, I sent it to you immediately.
Right.
And it's like, what if he's not talking to Scott Lang, but he's talking to Hank Pym?
Yeah.
And we get the Hank Pym heel turn.
That we've been waiting for. Because, look, if you...
Okay, he obviously makes a deal with Scott.
Right.
But I'm wondering if there is a back alley deal with Hank that no one knows about.
Because we watched this guy's video who had like 11,000 Easter eggs that you missed in a 2-minute trailer.
And they don't mention that. They don't number any of them.
They don't number any.
So you never know.
But the theory is that he thinks Scott Lang dies. He thinks Scott Lang makes a deal with Kang because Scott Lang is missing those 5 years he had with his daughter because of the snap. And he's doing anything to get that 5 years back because the daughter's gone off and gotten into trouble, and he's been playing up Ant-Man, so he's missed time with his kid.
Right.
And to me, that just doesn't seem like enough to risk everything. And
whereas Hank Pym has lost decades,
lost a lifetime with his wife while she was trapped in the quantum realm. Plus, as we've always known, Marvel never tells you what they're doing in their trailer.
Right.
And the trailer is set up to look like he's made a deal with Kang. Scott Lang has made a deal with Kang to get time back with his little girl that he missed because he was gone for 5 years. And Marvel never does that. Marvel never tells you what they're doing in their trailers.
And then I theorized after seeing that theory, I thought, you know what? That's what that ending line means. Because the beginning of the trailer, there's a joke where nobody knows that he's really Ant-Man.
Yeah.
The old guy calls him Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
But at the end, Kang acknowledges that he knows who he is.
Yeah.
But the way he says it, Ant-Man, it's like, I think that's the wink that it's not who you think he's talking to. It's, oh, man, because I think Kang, of course, knows who they all are, but is saying, this is the other Ant-Man.
And the trailer really hides the fact that Hank Pym and the original Wasp, I forgot what her name is. And they all go in the quantum realm too. And it looks like they have no purpose. When they're in this trailer, it looks like the only reason.
What are they doing? They're just there.
Yeah, so that doesn't make that makes no sense.
It's just Michelle Pfeiffer saying you can't trust him. That's the only thing. And I don't even know who the fuck she's. I wonder if she's warning Scott about Hank. I don't know. Yeah. I mean,
did Hank make the deal with Kang? And now Scott is trying to right Hank's wrongs by going to steal whatever Kang wanted Hank to steal, or what? I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't. It can't be as linear as it looks like on the trailer.
No, I tell you one Easter egg that they could have done a whole video about was they were talking about how in fucking Ant-Man 2, when they go to the quantum realm, you see Chronopolis.
Yeah. It flashes by. Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, they knew what they've been planning this shit, man.
And this the fact that they're tying in that they're going to tie in the 10 rings to Chronopolis. They're going to tie it into Kang. They're tying in Miss Marvel's bracelet to
Miss
Kang.
Marvel. Oh, I can't wait.
I mean, they're really. I think everything that people were complaining about in Phase 4. I think everything that was all just setting up everything that's going to happen in Phase 5 and 6.
If this works, the Kang stuff might top the Thanos shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to top that third hour of Endgame.
No, that's going to be so tough. But
but if you get into Secret Wars,
if you get Wolverine, you get the X-Men,
and you're bringing in the old Fantastic Four, and you're bringing in Nick Cage's Ghost Rider, and you're bringing in the X-Men. Man. All these and the Spider-Man, like you're bringing all that in, that's going to top. That's the only thing that could top.
Yep, it's
that third hour of Endgame.
Fuck. But I'm excited at the thought of we see the Hank Pym heel turn.
Yeah,
I would. Oh man,
he's always been a dick. He was always an asshole.
Kind of an asshole in the first movie. When you first see him, he's a little bit of an asshole. He had his moments. And I think I forget it was a part 1 or 2 where you definitely like, oh, this guy's got some rage shit going on here. And
because why else is Hank Pym in this movie?
Yeah,
he's not just there to get sucked down into the quantum realm just because he was standing in the room with everybody. There's a reason he's in this movie. He makes the deal. He has to make the deal.
He makes that deal.
It can't be
And I think he makes a deal in that shot when you see MODOK with Ant-Man, Wasp, or maybe Ant-Man and his daughter and the 2 henchmen of Kang.
Yeah.
Hank's not there.
No.
Unless they've digitally removed him to fuck with people. But Hank's not there. They've done. But I also wonder if Michelle Pfeiffer screaming, "You can't trust him," if she's telling Hank,
"Yeah,
what have you done? You cannot trust this Kang guy." Oh man.
And do we get a Michelle Pfeiffer heel turn? Maybe she's been working with Kang this whole time.
Oh man. Maybe that's why she knows you can't trust him.
Maybe that's her. Maybe she's truly Renslayer.
His real love.
Because they've been known to switch characters on us in the MCU. So maybe Kang and Michelle Pfeiffer, when she was down there, they became something, and then he sent her back up. Or because when he knew that Hank came down in Ant-Man 2 to find her, and maybe that's why she popped in. She's like, "Hey, you're here," because Kang knew he was coming down, so send her back up.
Now, what about the end of Loki, the first season?
Yeah.
Is that after this movie?
Well, because you see that one scene where he's talking to Morbus, right?
Mm-hmm. And you also when you have the Kang statue.
Yeah, because Loki starts talking to Morbus, and Morbus is like, "Okay, who are you? You're obviously an agent. What did you see?" He's obviously in a different multiverse. The multiverse is split, and he turns around. And you have the Kang statue there.
And is that this Kang? That's what I'm wondering.
I don't know.
And so does this actually take place
after this one? Because Kang has not revealed himself into a multiverse yet because he's trapped in the quantum realm.
Right. So does he break out in this? And does that lead into the final episode of Loki? Right?
Yeah.
Where he breaks out of the quantum realm and then he takes over and it's like, oh shit.
I mean, I don't know. Because there's been a bunch of, obviously when all the timelines started splitting and the multiverse happened in Loki when He Who Remains got killed.
Yep.
A bunch of different Kangs obviously popped up. So we don't know if this is that Kang or a different variant of Kang. And then we have a Loki season 2 coming, which is going to come, I think, before Kang Dynasty.
Yeah, yeah.
So is that taking place after Kang is already out?
Right.
So much good stuff.
So much good shit. And I really hope that Kang is around for a long, long time. Because they could with him, seeing as how he's always finds a way to insert himself and to survive and to, oh man, I'm so fucking excited.
And then you're saying, Kang is a descendant of Reed Richards.
Yep.
So, and we haven't got casting news yet on the Fantastic Four.
What if it is Jonathan Majors?
What if Jonathan Majors is Reed Richards in Fantastic Four?
Fuck, dude.
And they keep that hidden from us until you see it in the movie. I mean, that would make sense.
It would make a lot of sense. Fuck.
If he's Reed Richards, how fucking awesome would that be?
It would be fucking amazing. Oh, I'm hoping. Oh, all right. So,
all right.
As fun as this.
Oh, fuck. All right.
God damn it.
Skeletor. Jerry and I were discussing how excited we are.
Yeah.
for Quantum Mania and Phase 5 going forward in the MCU.
Yeah.
Are you excited about anything coming up this year?
Eddie, that's a wonderful question, and I'm glad that you've asked me that. I'm excited. There's a little pet project for the Big S. I don't know if you know this, but I run a film institute here in Eternia. And what I've done is I've taken terminally ill children, my favorite, group, and I've made them do a shot-for-shot remake of Loquisha. And they die during the film. And so you get new cast members coming in and out. It's like Lassie, but it's in the same thing, So I'm very excited. It's going to be screening. I saw the finished product. No spoilers, but it's wonderful. And we're going to be having a screening in the only place big enough to project it. That's the inside wall of E-Man's mother's pussy. Because it's so big. That whore. Did you get that?
Yeah, got it.
Jesus Christ.
Who is releasing terminally ill children to Skeletor?
To Skeletor.
They have no choice, buddy. They have no choice. Being the Big S has its perks.
All right, there we go.
Boy. Great. All right.
Cinesnob Cody.
Yeah.
The Cinesnob podcast, I guess.
Let's get a Laquisha, his version. The real version. The real version of Laquisha up.
Maybe Skeletor's. Well, no, the kids die, so no.
Yeah, it can't be worse
than our look.
Mine's a passion project.
Okay, of course it is. Yeah.
All right.
Eddie?
5 days a week, patreon.com, The Ralph Report. Tuesdays, Fridays, Ramble Radio. Wednesdays, Ramble Proper.
There we go. You can find me on my YouTube channel, Jerry Rocha, my twitch.tv/Retro Rocha, where I play old games. You know where to find us. You know where to love us. Do it. We thank you all for listening. Next week, baby, get those emails in. We love you all. Stay safe. Take care, everybody.